For some reason, this was a highly sought after thing that everyone wanted. They wanted a like a build series or a vlog of the new truck, and I guess that's what I'm gonna do. This is the 1985 or 86, I don't remember, S10. She's not bad. She's not the prettiest thing. She needs a little bit of work, but for a budget build, she's not bad. Old work truck, fuel cell in the back, this need to be cleaned up. We're gonna make a list of things that need to be done to this truck. Tailgate doesn't open. That's one. All the stickers, we're de-stickering it. De-high schooling it. Yeah, I gotta fix the cowl hood. Cowl hood's messed up, flaps in the wind. Needs wiper blades. This cowl hood's real messed up, but we'll fix it. We got it. Oh. This is the heart and soul. That needs to be fixed. She just needs to be a little loved up, you know. So, previous owner gave me this. This is our hood. Hood's problem. Set it right there in a water pump. Call it good. Grab you. 305 built, high compression. She's got some spray painted high performance parts on there. Headers. That sparkulator plug is a little cracked. We'll check those. That'll be on the list too. She needs some wiring. She needs some love. That's what she needs. She just needs to be spiffied up. She runs like a fucking top though. I do have to say that. When she wants to. Open the garage door real quick. Show y'all a little bit in the interior. This is interior. She's a little beat. Needs some tint. Gauge cluster's missing. We're just gonna bypass all this. This is gonna get sheet metal like that, but that sheet metal's messed up. It's a little too thin. She needs a little rust work there, but that is all of the rust work that this truck needs that I know of currently. Hole in the floor, but that's for high performance. We're gonna get seats, preferably bucket seats, slap, ratchet shifter. Still learning how to drive it, no clue. Got my cute little steering wheel. Horn don't work. I'll start it up, see if she'll start up for y'all. Yeah, she needs a little paint work, but thankfully, I know a guy. I know a guy that can buff this truck out. Might be me. But get this thing fired up, see if we can get it fired up. Our special little square key. Jiggler in there. That's ignition. Turn. What the? Oh, fuel gauge don't work. Guess it's a fuel pump. Yep. Give her the fuel maker happener. A few little squirts. Then we there is no electronic choke. I know that for a fact. So you gotta sit here with your foot on the pedal until she warms up. Once she warms up, she idles. Make it about 40 psi of oil pressures. I have no idea how much fuel's in this thing. Now that I think about it, I should probably go get fuel. Probably a little bit 93 octane. Yep. I already made my first modification. Zip tie on this shifter link, because this link likes to fall off. So there's supposed to be a C-clip there, but I didn't have a C-clip, so I used a zip tie. It works just as well. I can tell this truck had some rust at one point. It's all boogered together, like just the corners where that rust spot was. side's bad. It's covered in fucking Bondo and who knows. It'll get cut out and repaired at some point. I'm thinking about putting a metal dash. You know what I mean? Like, full metal dash, fabricate something, make it look spiffy. This truck's still warming up. Alright, gotta wait. There's another switch for the fan. It's not automatic, not an automatic fan. Electronic, but as we let this truck warm up for I don't even know how long now. It's not showing any temp on the thermo gauge yet. Yeah, show you what we're gonna do to the interior a little bit, a little more in depth. Glove box works though. That's a fucking absolute. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. An S10 with a working glove box is amazing. Rear view mirrors right there. It'll go back someday. Door panel a little fucked up. Yeah, there's all that fuckery over there. We're not worried about that. This is gonna get fixed. Might keep this. I might just sand it because it's metal. Get rid of that ugly ass fake carbon fiber. There's a cigarette lighter right here for some reason. I don't really know. The wiring's a little messed up. You got house wire in here. It'll get all fixed. I like the push button start, but I'd like to have it here, or I just bypass this key and have a kill switch somewhere. This is kind of like half on. I want to make a cover for this so it looks less hideous, because it looks pretty damn ugly right now. Yeah, she's not loving idling right now. She's still cold, but she's getting her done. She's quiet though. She's a healthy little small block. I do gotta say that. Radiator's not even warm yet. There's some chains and stuff I don't really understand yet. Good on the brake fluids. Maybe need to top. Oh yeah, she needs to be topped off. Right here. Clutch reservoir for the clutch I don't have. Let me put my hood prop in here. Give me 1 minute. She's still cold. She need to warm up a little bit. Yeah, she's cold. Let her warm up. Then we'll turn the fan on. Get her running. We're gonna do a list of things we need to do after this. Yep. Temp's just starting to barely read on the gauge, so we're gonna switch the fan on. She's getting warm. She's getting some temp in her. You can hear the fan just screaming. Yeah. More messed up wiring, some goof ass hood pins. But you know, until that that upper has never been greased, and it's fucking light. That's concerning. Yeah. Other than that, you know, she's pretty good. Yeah, she needs some wiring. Interesting choice of ground, you know. That's open. I don't even know if that's cool. The starter, I think. Maybe some more wiring fuckery. There's a wire nut over there. Half of the stuff goes to nowhere, like headlights maybe. Still don't know what the chain's for. The guy told me his truck was set up for drag racing. So, it's got some cool belts and pulleys and what's nots. Tune up, maybe some sparkulators and the tune of the fuel maker having her. She likes to bog a little bit. Other than that, make us a list here in a minute of what needs to be done. She also needs a bath. That'll be on the list. I also know nothing about this truck yet, which doesn't help. Fuel cell's held in by 2 bolts. Could be fine. Could be fine. We're not gonna worry about it yet. Nothing's happened. The wheels might need polish. Spiffy it up a little bit. We got a nice new chrome bumper on here. The headlights are a little yellow. Those can be fixed. That's easy. Needs an air cleaner. The hood's a little fucked up. It's ugly. It also catches on the air cleaner, so that'll also need to be fixed. And the hood needs repainted and whatnot. She needs to be greased. A little bit of maintenance. That's house wire. Okay, that wire is just open. She needs some TLC, is what I hear. Just some love, and she's fine. That's what I'm hearing. Well, there's no gas tank in this truck, so weight reduction. What do you expect? But I'd like to put race seats in this truck. I feel like that'd be an investment. We're gonna throw this truck up in the air, and we're gonna see what goodies are underneath, because I haven't seen anything yet. We're running about 30 psi oil pressure now. Not that it's warm. Guy said it has a 10 W30 in it. We're gonna put 15 W40 in it. Some heavy duty diesel oil, has all the vitamins and minerals. Shut down procedure. Give her a. Now that she's warm, I'm gonna let her idle down a little bit. Off. You know, typical Chevy. Switch down, pull back, fuel pump off, let the fan run a little bit so she doesn't heat soak too bad. One day I'll give you all a tour of how the fuck this works. I know, I have an idea. Turn this off. That's it. Time to make a list. I need to find me a piece of cardboard and a sharp. Set you up here. Move my my gimbal and whatnot. Alright. Get my. Got our Polaris exact fluid and parts for your fluid change. What needs to be done? We're gonna look at the engine bay first, because that's what I'm observing currently. And then we're gonna do engine bay interior cosmetics. Cosmetics, interior engine bay. No one cares about how it looks on the inside. How it looks on the outside. Air cleaner. That's cleaner. That's a big one. Makes her look hideous. That fuel maker happener looks pretty fucking hideous too. I can't lie. She needs some loving. That is also a big carburetor. I don't know what that is. I don't brock something. Might put a Holly on it. Haven't decided yet. She needs a bath. Throw that on the list. Wiring, that's a big one. Very big one. We're gonna star that one. That one needs a star. We'll check maintenance. That's gonna include sparkulators, just cleaning everything, oil, fluids. I like to paint those valve covers or polish them so they look better. Polish valve covers. I don't know what else to do in the engine. The hood's all fucked up. Hood. Other than that, I think that's all the engine bay needs. I'm not even gonna touch this motor. She's way too spiffy, way too stout. Terrifying. It is terrifying. I can't even lie. I think that's all she needs, though. Engine bay wise. Like every great mechanic, you got random tools sitting on the floor. This is our list so far. You can't read it. I can't write. Paint wise, she looks good about 50 feet away from driving 50 mile an hour. You know, that 50-50. She's got a little orange peel. She's got some dents. She's been loved on one time. She got a nice paint job. Might just say, for the extra little shine, wet sand it. Because, why not? Wet sand, polish. We might coat her a little bit, so that paint holds. Polish. I do have some ceramic coating. I feel like it's a little overkill. Coating. Tailgate don't work. I'm not really worried about that. It's not gonna be a work truck. Tailgate. Fuel cell. Needs a fuel sending unit, so I know how much gas is in the tank. So fuel sending unit. Fuel lines are a little fucked up. I did notice that. They look wonky. So we're gonna get some AN cloth fuel lines. So AN fuel, just to make her look nice. You know, it's got a fuel cell. Might not make it look good. Got to paint that cap. I don't even know what to call that. Fuel. I'll just name it something. I don't know. Fuel cell cap. The orange or the yellow track bars look a little wonky. I can't lie. I also don't know how those work. I think they bump up against the leaf springs. Old style track bars. Oh, we need a D-high school stickers. D-sticker. I think that's it cosmetically. Oh, the wheels need to be polished. I'm not a fan of the brushed. I want those things to shine and look a little spiffy. I want this truck to look good, and we want it to be fast, most of all. This truck might be a flipper, if we're being honest. It might go down the road next week. Depends on where the wind takes us. Let's pray the right way. Interior-wise, she needs love. Tint's on the list. We're gonna put tint on the list. Tint is on the list. I don't think I'm gonna do a full metal dash right away. I think I'm just gonna pretty it up. So gauge plate. We're gonna fix the switch plate. She needs detailed. We'll get to that. You know, it'd be cool if I put AstroTurf floor mats in this thing. Why not? Fake grass, you know, feels good on your feet all year round. You know, you're driving this thing in the winter. Yeah, you'd die, but it's fine. Detail floor mats. We're doing it. Trying to see what else. Seats. I love how I haven't mentioned rust repair yet. That's a big one. Rust repair. We're gonna star that one too. The big thing is the headlights, the turn signals, and the brake lights work. That's a first. My old truck, my 76, it was a hit and a miss. Big hit and a miss. There's self-tappers in the door. I don't understand that. I don't even know what that's for. Hood latch? What is that? Choke? is that? I don't know what that goes to. I'm lost. There's a hole right here, you know, just random stuff. Door panels, it's been spray painted once or twice or 4 or 5 times, who knows. I'm not loving the AutoZone gas pedal, as you can tell. I'm not loving it, not a big fan. There's a clutch pedal in there. No idea why. It was, I'm pretty sure this is a 4-cylinder truck. It needs to go bye-bye, weight reduction, you know. Needs a seat. Needs seats. If I can find a cheap set of like bucket seats, racing seats, they don't even have to be adjustable. Who cares? As long as they look good, feel good. I'll tell you one thing, this seat's comfy. If we get seats, we should probably do harnesses. We'll keep it in mind. This list is getting big. Glove box is good. You know, we don't have to worry about that. Battery. The battery's in the bed. Forgot to mention that. For some reason, whoever wired this truck, the negative is red. We're gonna want to change that. Net battery. We'll just put battery. Battery wiring. Throw this truck up in the air. Let's see what we got under there because I haven't looked yet. Well, it seems that we have ran into our first problem. It looks like she has marked her territory with some ATF. And our tail shaft bushing is shot. Yep, ATF, tail shaft bushing is completely fucked. That won't be too hard. Trans mount looks good. Cherry bomb, some boogered welds. Who cares? She got a little crimpled there. Still don't understand how these work, but it has them. Frame solid. I do gotta admit that. Some more bogus ass wiring. Old fuel lines. Brake lines look good. That's good. Where the fuck did the brake lines go? Oh, they split. Yeah, I forgot. Bottom of the bed looks good. She was taken care of at one point. You know, she a little rusty some places. What do you expect? It's from the 80s. Looks like, yeah, tail shaft bushing is shot. Maybe needs a, oh yeah. It needs a pan, trains pan, pretty bad. There's some, it's leaking there too. She just needs a little ATF. You know, she might be a little oil leak. She needs a, I don't know where it's leaking oil from. It's probably a good question. Don't know what this is for. It's probably a good question. Support. I don't really know. If this is my brake line, that is concerning. That is the lowest hanging point in this entire truck. We'll have to look at that. Some rust in the core support. Rust in the core support. That's typical for any old truck though. So honestly, she just needs a little bit of loving. Looks like she got the frame scraped right there and somebody welded it back. Welded that hole up. Something I'd do, I can't even lie. That's a rut row. That's gonna need to be fixed. So we need a tail shaft butching for a TH350. She needs a carrier. Bad. She needs a carrier. Yeah, that carrier's shot. So she needs a carrier, she needs tail shaft bushing, she needs a pan and gasket. Actually, we might be able to It's a little fucked up. I don't want to risk that one. So we'll get new bolts, new gasket, new pan, tail shaft bushing. See what you got. It's a 2-piece drive shaft. That's terrifying. I wish it was a 1-piece. If it was a 1-piece, it'd be so much easier. We might invest at one point if we keep the truck. Other than that, she's pretty clean down here. It's a ground, I'm guessing, self-tapper. She runs up into the cab. Who knows? It's pretty. We'll see what we can do here. After we have done that, we realized she needs more wiring done. She just needs some tidying up. So the big thing on this whole truck is organization. You know, the last guy, I mean, they did it, but they didn't do it well. Organization, so we have to do that tail shaft bushing. Tail shaft, that's gonna have to be a star. Tail shaft bushing. Trans pan. Pan. Gasket. And bolts. Someone lost a bolt when they did that. I think she has a shift kit in it. I mean, it has the ratchet shifter, but I think it has a shift kit in it. She knew boot goose. Trust me. So I think this is our list. I'll probably do a few things here and there. I don't know yet, but so far, air cleaner, she needs a bath. Wiring, maintenance, polished valve covers, hood, wet sand polish, coating, tailgate, fuel sending unit, and fuel lines, fuel cap, D-sticker, polished tint, gauge plate, switch plate, detailing inside, floor mats, rust repair, seats, harnesses. There's a question mark next to harnesses. Battery wiring. It's hard to read Sharpie sometimes. Tail shaft, trans pan, gasket, and bolts. We're gonna put a big star next to the word organizing. So that's what it needs. Well, I think it's gonna sum it up for the first one. I don't know how well these are gonna do, but we're gonna find out. I'm not too worried. I had like 50 people say that they wanted me to do it, just to do it. It gives me something to do while I do this. It gives me motivation. So, still gotta unload the trailer from the F-150. But I'm not worried about that right now. It's Saturday. That's a Sunday thing. But, start tinkering on this thing today. Might run to the auto parts store, see if I can get that tail shaft bushing so it stops leaking that much ATF. I think that's the plan. We're gonna go from there. We de-stickered the back window. You can see my nice little white Crocs. These are my work shoes. I might keep the comp cam sticker. I like comp cams. I have another one over there. There's a bunch of stickers. It also fits the truck pretty well. Gives a little, that's wet. How do we move those before the bed starts rusting into pieces? Who knows? Anyway, I'm pretty sure this truck was red originally. See a lot, or it's been painted red at one point. I don't really know. I don't really care. Check the fuel. I can't see anything. I'd say there's about, yeah, you can't tell either. There's some in there. Cute little fuel cap, if you ask me. Here's the fuel lines I was talking about. They're all crinkled and cut and bent and fucked up. But actually, I don't know what that is. I think it's a vent. That's fuel return. I don't know if this truck has fuel return. But that's fuel pump. I also don't know if the truck has a fuel filter. Unless this is a filter. It kind of looks like a filter, even though it has wires in it. That's fuel pump. Filters underneath, I saw that. Never mind. Battery box. She needs a little TLC too. I don't really like the look of that. She might get an aluminum one here at some point. Bed's it's a work truck. Fuel cell was back here at one point. You know, it's kind of welded in. I'll fix that too. I'm gonna remove the stickers on the mirrors now. Well, I got that sticker off that mirror, but I can't get the other one off. So a little tip trick for get stickers off is just a tiny bit of heat. You don't want to. You gotta turn it down. That's up. There we go. Turn it down so it barely fires. You can't even see the flame, but it's lit, and you just give her a little bit of heat. All it does is it helps that adhesive warm up, and it helps a lot. I'll tear it off here in a second. Sticker got a little too hot, left all the adhesive, but it's okay. It's okay. What we're gonna do with these, we're gonna sand them down so we get all imperfections out at one point, and then we're gonna paint these. Or I might just not do that. It seems like a lot of work. We need wipers. We need to add that on the list. Probably shouldn't touch the fiberglass. Fiberglass Bondo. We'll fix that. Get rid of these stupid LS stickers. This ain't no LS. Small Block Chevy. Cowl's cracking in a few places. Again, fiberglass Bondo. Fix everything. Get rid of those stupid LS badges. This sticker came off. Still has adhesive on it. I need to get rid of the adhesive on the back window. But it's looking better. That's what matters.